Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Uranus retrogrades occur once every year and last roughly for 5 months, but it spends 7 years in each sign. In astrology, Uranus is an outer planet, which means the planet reflects your growth and patterns in the long term. The progressive planet represents change and rebellion, so you may notice disruptions and abrupt shift during its planetary backtrack. It is a big picture planet, so you will be taking apart the lessons you have learned in the grand scheme of things. Uranus stationed in Taurus since 2018. The earth sign is focused on material comforts, so the next 5 months will be all about unpacking values, evaluating self-worth, and changing what you have needed to feel supported and stable. Since Taurus rules mental goods on a larger scale, Uranus' backtrack is going through changes in terms of finances. Collectively, we will be looking at themes of environmentalism, capitalism, currency, food production, manufacturing of goods, supply chain issues, and workplace revolution. We will start to see that the internal structures surrounding these major parts of society are not working the way they need to. Retrograde periods are a time to slow down and reflect, and Uranus backspin is a powerful moment to pause and acknowledge our growth, especially how it relates to the role in society. So Uranus will go retrograde on August the 28th, 2023 in the sign of Taurus. For all astrological signs, Aries. This is the time focused on healing your relationship with money. Aries, you may find unexpected changes in finances. This shift is also shaking up your foundations, pushing you to identify the things you need to feel safe and secure. You'll have to look at the mental circumstances that are changing, but it's also best to look within and ask what these changes mean for you on an internal level. Taurus. How you feel about yourself is the cornerstone of this transit for you, Taurus. This cannot feel like a complete rebrand, and it may feel like an extremely intense period, being that you are fixed earth sign who value stability. Avoid representing these changes and open up to reinventing yourself. If you have identified too heavy with an old version of yourself, or if you keep trying to squeeze your self-concept into an outdated structure, the retrograde will show you what is no longer working and where changes might need to be made on a very personal level. Gemini. Uranus retrograde may have you spending a lot of time in your head, Gemini. This is a great moment to pause and evaluate the spiritual shift you have experienced as you prepare to get deep. Whatever you have been tucking away will come to the light right now, so brace yourself. If you have been isolating yourself from the outside world too much for any reason, Uranus retrograde can cause a loss of rest time in order to bring you back. If you have been on a social kick, you may be asked to retreat to your safe space to reset. Cancer. This transit is shaking up your friendship, Cancer, but it could be deeper than integrating into new friend group. Rather, Uranus retrograde is helping you evaluate how you show up in your relationship and society as a whole. It is about finding a community and belonging. Cancers are changing how they befriend their inner self, which is resulting in change to the people they surround themselves with in the world. Leo. What do you want to be known for, Leo? Uranus retrograde is bringing forth revelation as it passes through the most public part of your chart. This is a major wake-up call if you are in a professional field that is unfulfilling or if you have been procrastinating. Uranus retrograde may involve some more career changes, but it's more likely that Leo is looking within themselves and asking larger questions about the overall life path. Virgo. The transit is pushing you to make new connections with ideas or beliefs that you may have glossed over or did not identify with before. With Uranus retrograde station in fellow earth signs, Taurus, it is especially related to your inner knowledge, which may come in the form of radical experiences. This is all about a perspective shift for Virgo. Virgo is a turning point with their moral compass, somehow certain they understand how the world works in one way or another. Libra. You are going through major changes during Uranus backspin, Libra. This is very much a moment of release, which is needed for transformation. Some of you value and self-image are changing right now, prompting you to let go of thinking patterns that may be obstructing your self-esteem. Uranus retrograde will have Libra grappling for deeper issues weighing on their psyche. Issues of karmic patterns, repressive memories, sexual inadequacy, and feeling indebted to other people and institutions might come into focus. Scorpio. Changes are arising within your closest relationship, Scorpio, and your needs and desires are bubbling up to the surface. You may find relationship roles and dynamics changing, or find your boundaries evolving. Uranus retrograde is going to help Scorpio gain an important new perspective on how they show up in partnerships of all kinds. They will feel more prepared and share themselves with another person once the retrograde ends. Sagittarius. Uranus is switching up your routine, Sagittarius. This transit is about making the necessary changes involving your established practice in your day-to-day so you can move forth as your best self. You are being pushed to evaluate the habits you have packed up and fine-tune your structure. Pay extra attention to health. If you are not taking care of your health, the retrograde might put a focus on that in order to course correct you into greater physical wellness. Capricorn. Uranus retrograde is your artistic awakening, Capricorn. This transit is changing your serious perspective to find meaning and purpose in the creative facets of your life. New talents and gifts might start to develop, and long-lost inspiration from childhood might come back, rushing back. This may also involve changes to your romantic life, which ultimately will bring more spontaneity and excitement in the area. Aquarius. This is the major personal and introspective transit for you. Aquarius, Uranus retrograde is forcing you to strip your foundation and start from scratch and turn to what it means for you to bring and feel secure. Something at the ground level is cracking. Aquarius is being confronted with some huge structure changes that can impact all other areas of your life. This could be your chance to build a whole new life for yourself. Pisces. Get ready for the huge shift in mentality, Pisces. This energy is all about changing your perspective, clearing any personal notion, and asking you to let go of any delusion that may be causing you to lose in touch with your environment and who you surround yourself with. Uranus retrograde is shaking your mental process so you can be more aware of what's going on around you. Something in your mundane reality needs to be liberated, so let yourself engage with your local environment differently. Okay?